In 1942, the American government has learned the Holocaust. This is what Hitler calls his final solution. Remember, the Nazis, one of their beliefs involves racial superiority and the idea that the blonde-haired, blue-eyed Germanic peoples are racially superior to other groups. And to this end, Hitler decides to murder races that he considers to be inferior. More than 10 million people are murdered by the Nazis in these concentration camps. 6 to 7 million of those are Jews, a particularly populous group of people that Hitler considered to be inferior. But it wasn't only Jews, of course. Gay folks, communists, the Gypsies, who are a darker-skinned group of people who live in Eastern Europe, blacks. These are all also considered inferior and killed in the camps. If this were a world history class, I would focus a lot more on the Holocaust, but it's an American history class, so we're trying to keep our focus on America's role. Jewish groups in America pressure the government to do things like the U.S. government to bomb the concentration camps and the crematoriums to try to shut them down, or maybe bomb the railroad lines leading into the camps to make it more difficult to get Jews into those camps. But the U.S. government refuses to do either one of these things. FDR argues that the best thing he can do for the Jews is end the war as quickly as possible, which, of course, would have the result, if we win it, of freeing the Jews. Although, of course, some Jewish groups, even today, and some non-Jewish groups, are unsatisfied with this approach. What's more troubling is at times America refuses to accept Jewish refugees who are trying to flee to America for safety from the Holocaust. It is certainly true that before the full extent of the Holocaust was revealed to the public, there was not a great deal of sympathy for Jews, for European Jews here in America. Poll after poll during the time shows that. Of course, when the war ends and we realize exactly what has been going on and to the terrible extent of it, there is a tremendous sympathy for the Jewish people. But that won't unfortunately come until 1945, late 1944, when we begin to understand what's happened over there.